Hello, and welcome to today's edition of DooM WAD Travelogue. I'm Nick, and it's a show where we say, even when it's not a great time to go out, we can still explore new and interesting spaces. We just do it in the form of community-built DooM WADs and level packs. Now, today, we're actually playing a WAD. I know, it feels like it's been a long time. We've built maps, we've played things that were contemporaries to Doom, if not necessarily Doom WADs. But today, I got something that piqued my interest. Because I'm trying to remember how to use these scenes. We got this thing called myhouse.wad. And basically I know two things about it, which is one, it is pitched as one, it's a creepypasta. And the pitch is that it is the story goes. It was a guy, his friend died. He found an old map that they were working on, back in like their school days. And he decided, hey, let me take this and clean it up and release it. And that's what we're playing. But when you go to get it, there's also a file called journal that does all the creepypasta shit about, it's taking over. I keep trying to delete it, but it keeps coming back. Oh, I thought I uploaded the safe one. It's like, all right, I see what you're doing. But so the thing about it is, I do love when a map does especially a Doom map, that the sort of like highly constrained, low resolution, but trying to capture the mundanity of like an everyday house, of sort of a cozy space, of a non industrial combat oriented space. Even if you do it badly, I love to see the attempts. And two, I'm not really a fan of creepypasta stuff because I am a wimp and I'm highly susceptible to actually getting creeped out by it. Specifically when it's like files, maliciously inhabited, let's say, like an inscription, very much what that game was going for. Like, that is stuff that is like a topic of it that especially gets to me, because I before the concept of, before the term creepypasta, I literally used to have nightmares about, TVs that would stay on when you unplugged them, or, computers sort of not necessarily having a will of their own, but stop, responding to command and start, just sort of getting out of control and doing their own thing. And I still have nightmares about that sometimes. So I guess the interesting part to me is like, okay, let me see this and see if this gives me nightmares. I don't like the thing itself, but I like to see how I respond to it, because narcissism is a hell of a drug. But enough yapping. So like I said, I know this is a creepypasta. I know that it is more than what it appears. I don't even know if the like spruced up version of a friend's old map, I don't know. I probably doubt if that is true. I think that's part of what unsettles me so much about creepypastas, is it's just like, they're always like presented as a this actually happened to me kind of thing, and it's like, okay, is some piece of it real or is it totally fictional? And just not knowing where that line is messes with me. Same with like costumed actors. It's like, okay, you're dressed like Barney the dinosaur, but how much are you being you and how much are you acting as Barney right now? Get away from me. I'm 8. I'm still late. Let's be real. I'm probably still late. Anyway, I've said it twice now. Enough yapping. Let's play a video game. And video game. I got it. Yep. Right, I haven't had to do this in a while either. If this is your first time watching DooM WAD Travelogue, this is a show about exploration, not about challenge. So we always play on the easiest level, and if we find ourselves getting stuck on something, never afraid to use, God mode, no clip, whatever it takes to push through so that we can see more of the levels. And then this one must be big because it takes forever to load this level. There we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is cute. Look at the chair. Look at that. And that's not even like messing with 3D floors. That's just using textures very specifically. Okay, the part where even domestic doors do still work like industrial lifting doors. Okay, the garage opener is a nice touch. All right, I'm guessing garbage and recycling, though I think that is a texture that's supposed to be like skulls and blood and guts. Oh, so for some reason those read to me like yams right now. Oh my god, look at that rake. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a tire. Oh, that's a really good... Oh, wow. Okay, so that's the locker. Or that is a locker, but that is the, like, starting... what do you call it? The, like, start point fake door in most DooM maps. Just readjusted, and that's a really good use of it. Ooh, I like that. Crates. Okay, that's down. Ah, okay. This might be a 3D floor or something in order to get the over-under gap. Still looks good. God, this is so much detail. It's almost like, this is not going to be a game with a lot of playing. Also, I don't know how long this is. It's pitched as short, but it's always presented sort of in fiction, so... So if I'm just going to sit here and talk a lot about what I enjoy looking at with this, then that's fine. We got 3 ways to go. We cannot see a map. Great. Good. Hide that from us, why don't you? Oh. Okay, that's another downstairs. Okay, so that's already... We're playing with maybe 3D floors and portals and such. Wow, look at this kitchen. Oh my goodness. Shush. Well, yeah, I was going to say that was... But where are you going? Okay, so it's not a locker. It's a fridge. Okay, I can work with that. Oh, look at that toaster. Oh, the rounded edges on the toaster. Oh, that's incredible. This stove is very good. The round for the range, that's incredible. Oh, the hood is actually hollow. Wow. I'm gonna guess that's a dishwasher. It's the glasses with transparency, so they're glasses. Window over the sink. That's how you gotta design a kitchen, because you know. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this comes from like the thought at the time was like, oh yeah, the ladies are going to be standing in front of the sink doing dishes and chores all day, so we might as well give them a nice window to look out of with a nice view. And like, yeah, that kind of also applies for whoever's doing the dishes, but also, I don't know, if you have a dishwasher, ideally nobody's sitting here that long, but also just put windows. Okay, these bottles over here, that is an incredible... Okay, is that something weird about my rendering, or is there like a glass outline to what's going on there? You know what? I don't know, but it looks great. Okay, so also I want to look at this in terms of like, okay, so this is the front door. Come in. We have a split here. That's to the garage. This, right, no map. That's going to mess with me. The doormat, making all of these tiles on the ground line up and look nice. That is right. I cut myself off. working on something small scale like one single house, I love it because you can, instead of making like, this wide adventure map that, sprawls, all different zones and themes and all of this, it's just like, what if you just take like 1, 2, 3 rooms, an extremely small set, and just drill down on the details the heck out of it. Oh, like the silver rim of the sink, I love all of this. I love everything going on. I do want to point out, this is actually kind of an interesting architecture kind of idea to do here. So we walk over here, and this whole room, or like, so that's the thing, like this is sort of a mix between 1 and 3 rooms, because we have this like half wall that is mostly open. It is mostly just, it is mostly the suggestion of a wall, but they all share the same high ceiling pocket. So, oh man, oh my gosh, that's a PlayStation. Oh my god, the P. Oh, what am I doing? I have that on. There we go. This is normal. I've been messing with DooM stuff. Maybe I'll talk about it later at some point, but yeah. Oh, the remote. I don't even know what texture that is, but that looks good. I love this. Wow, the detail on this couch. Holy cow. Holy cow. The divots between the cushions, figuring out how to do this bit of cushion. Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Oh god, a divot for the back of the cushions. Wow. Like, I'm not even impressed necessarily by the end result, but the part that impresses me is when you recognize the like amount of effort that must have gone into crafting this to get this end result. Just like knowing, okay, what tools do you have available? How does this need to be generated? And when you consider this, that there's this big dividing line down, 2 dividing lines because of the carpet. Oh, there's just so much going on. Okay, and the floating TV, but it's flush against the top, so it's actually probably just sticking down out of the ceiling. That's all right. That's fine. Okay, do we think that's a septic tank? I doubt that that's a tombstone. More couch. Is this a decent? Okay. All right, hang on. Let's talk about this for a second. If you're sitting on this couch, you're over here, you can see the TV, but you are very far away from it. This seems like a couch if you are... I don't know who sits on this couch, I'll be honest. This is kind of like overflow seating if you're sitting here. If you're sitting on this couch, okay, if you're sitting here, yeah, you can watch TV. You get this nice 2-corner view outside of the house. But your back is to the kitchen. And I always find that, like, whether it's just like a family, parents and kids, or if there's like a party going on, if you're going to have this, like, because again, this is counter workspace, but this is also like a semi-wall between the kitchen and the living room here. If you're going to have this sort of like semi-open concept, it is to facilitate conversation between the two rooms. So the idea that, like, okay, if you're the only, if it's 2 people, one is in here doing prep work, the other one is in here. If you have a single seat, you're going to be using the TV and you are going to be sitting here, which puts your back to the kitchen, which means that you are like more focused on the TV and less focused on the person. But also look at that viewing angle on it, right? This is not even a good, like, this is a better like place to see the TV from, but it is so much farther away. Like, this is like uncomfortably far from the TV. This is like, even with a TV that big, I feel like I'm going to squint to see who just caught the ball in the big game. I don't sport. Do I look like I sport? And again, same. Like, if you're over here, this is where you get the eye line with the kitchen, right? And you could have like a nice conversation here, but this is about as far as you can get from there, right? If I were doing this, oh yeah, and then not even talking about if you're in this seat, right? So seat 1 is here because that's sort of the, except for the, okay, if we twist the TV and we don't mind, you know, and we want to do the work to have the TV overhang or be on a stand or whatever, I understand, you know, conceit of that specific twist for the ease of making a DooM map, but whatever. You could twist the TV a little more, and this becomes the sweet spot for the TV, because you can at least hear and turn around and be very close to the kitchen for a conversation. But when the kitchen is empty, we go here, we get the nice big views, we get the TV. Depending on the compass direction of this house, well, actually pretty much guaranteed, because we have like a right angle of compass directions. I do not know what this hand gesture is. We have like a right angle of compass directions. So it is impossible to not catch east or west, which means that one of these windows will be blinding the person sitting here. Especially if this is north or south, we kind of get away from it because it's direct. But even in that case, from this window, but especially if this is north-south, to make this the east-west window, either in the morning or in the evening, the person sitting here is going to be blinded. Like, honestly, if you're centered on the TV and with this much, here, get on the floor, walk the dinosaur. No, this is the walk speed. I forgot the DooM guy is a hovercraft man. Like, to get the straight on center, it's kind of 45-degree angles to both. So this is pretty much guaranteeing that, like, for half the day, or for a third of the day, because noon it's overhead, so you don't get the blinding, and it's either morning or night at that point. So for a third of the day, you're going to be blinded sitting here. That's my concern. Because, hey, I also love looking out windows, but if the outside is bright and you're trying to look at something inside, you're going to have trouble. And let's talk about this seat. This feels like the most awkward seat because, yeah, the kitchen is over there, but you're not as close as you could be to have that conversation. And if this is like the secondary seat, you're here because the primary seat is full, which means you have to talk through somebody to talk to the kitchen. That's not great. You have them over there, and that could be a conversation. But again, you're like so far away. This is like a yelling conversation, right? And again, if it's primary, secondary, trietary seating, then you're yelling to them and maybe deafening the person sitting here, right? You got to turn all of this way and have the worst viewing angle on this TV. Now, that being said, the lighting from here, you're either being lit from behind or from that window. If the light is shining down through that window, that's probably super nice. This is also like a very plain dead air kind of corner. Like, we need some piece of art or something like hanging. If you want to like even mount an AC up here near the ceiling, that would do something. Like, when you're sitting here, even though there is a couch, it feels very empty. And like, that's exacerbated by the fact that this is a like story and a half high ceiling, which this is the upper break of the house, right? Like, we come in here and this breaks up. Like, normally, you know, you break up and then the ceiling is at normal height. And if you have a room like that, it's because you broke down and the ceiling is still at the normal height for the upper break section. So the fact that this is the upper break section and has a high ceiling, oh, this place is going to be a pain to heat in the winter because this is such a big roof pocket. Oh, especially with the windows here. Oh, like, okay, it's not going to be that bad because you do have the oven in this pocket. Right, because like I said, this is 3 rooms because it's the kitchen, it's the living room, and it's this bit of hallway over here. But for navigational concerns, it's 3 rooms. But in a lot of spatial ways, this is 1 room because they all share this same ceiling pocket, I guess we'll call it, right? And hot air is going to rise, so it's going to take more hot air saturation for the hot air to rise and then hit the level where it is still where people are. There's not even ceiling fans up there. Like a ceiling fan, like one over the living room and one over the kitchen hanging. That would be great. Maybe if we do like a chandelier out there, like, and honestly, like, okay, if I was playing House Flipper, yeah, of course we do that. I'm trying to think for, because we're talking DooM map and the difficulty of doing something like that. It's just like, yeah, I could see, not doing that for the conceit or whatever. But like, again, I'm looking at these bottles. These bottles are evidence of the length of detailing that this author was going to. So it's just like something like a ceiling fan, I expect. Even if it is, as plain as the garage door opener we saw, it's just like, I expect to see something up there a little bit. Now I want to make a protruding ceiling fan in a map just to prove I could. All right, that's for another time. That's what I'm going to putt switch for the rest of the day. Hey, does this TV work? Like, that's the other thing now. Like, this is the level of detailing, but how is the level of interaction going to go? So far, we've only seen doors, but like, a thing doesn't have to look like a switch to be a switch, Oh my God, you could have made the little lever on the toaster a tiny like elevator floor, so that way you push it down, it'll wait like 6 seconds and then pop back up. Oh, why do I get so giddy just imagining these concepts? I'm silly. All right, let's finally look at a different part. So we got down here, we got a room. I almost went to check the map, but I know that it's just dark. And then we have 3 rooms over here. Okay, so what is this? Okay, if I was going to be an architecture dude and I was going to guess, this is a bathroom because it is sort of central to the sort of daytime areas, and assuming these are bedrooms, the nighttime areas. So everyone, no matter what time of day or who you are, where you are, you can kind of reach this with the same difficulty. This is a master bedroom. Okay, this is a master bedroom with a bath. Oh, toothbrushes. Oh my goodness. That's a good looking bathtub. Hi. Ooh, shotgun. Oh my gosh. So, okay, is this what they call a bath and a half? Because, okay. So it's a master bedroom with nice, very nice table clock. Using that's from one of the like computer console display panel textures. Very well cropped. By the way, this is my second cup of coffee, and neither have been decaf, so that's part of what's going on here. I like the TV up there. Again, it looks like we have sticking out of the ceiling. Nice fitting in the back. The footrests. Okay, that's separate. The mattress is smaller than the bed frame. Wow, the bed frame has a little bit of has that little dip in right there. That is, God, like again, if this was somebody building like a diorama, this is like wearing a jeweler loop and using multiple pairs of tweezers level of detailing work, I appreciate it so much. Oh, you're there now. Why? What? Interesting. But okay, so master bedroom, double wide bed. 2 bedstands, one for each sleeper. We have a TV. We have a bookshelf. Bookshelf is a little weird because usually when you put a bookshelf, you also want to put like a chair to sit in, so that way you're not reading in bed and crossing wires in your brain about sleeping versus relaxation time, because they are different. Like a bookshelf like this, I would absolutely, yeah, we have short bookcases out. Well, that one is facing in here. That's a weird spot for it, but it's fine. Like if we put a bookshelf right here, I could buy that. Like I guess this is a foot locker, like a chest, or like in here, if we made this a bookshelf over here, I could see that. Because then you have all of these, like here, if you want to say, you might need like another small coffee table over here, but if you want to say like, this is the sofa where you come when you want to like keep an eye on everything, but be quiet and read a book, this is a great spot for that. But so you'd want the bookcases closer. Oh, right. Okay. Before I move on, if I were to do this, the L couch would be in this corner. Maybe that a double window would be over, or just shorter. Like usually when you see a double window like this, is because it's also sliding doors to like get access to a deck, which this room does not have. So actually, we could even just block the window with the couch. That's fine. But I would put it here, so that way you have the one couch which lets you converse, clear line with the kitchen. That's fine. You have a couch seat over here, at which point I would put the TV right here, right? Because now, again, depending on compass direction, this one is either north-south, and so that's not going to blind you. The only time light is going to come through is behind you, making it easier to see inside in TV, maybe. So that's the thing. It's either, if you backlight a TV, then you're blinded because you have this bright light overlighting or overwhelming the relatively dimmer light of the TV. And if you're looking at a TV and you're backlit, then you have reflection on the TV. So neither one is really a win. Okay, so at that point you angle the TV a little bit, because then it doesn't bounce directly back at you. It bounces in another direction and you can see the TV. So there you go. There's your solution for that. But you have... basically, then either of these could be primary, depending on whether you're hanging out and you want to keep up a bit of a conversation with whoever's in the kitchen, or if you're by yourself and you want to watch TV, right? That means the TV is over here. We still have this couch. Like we could maybe put the short couch here, or maybe like I would put the chest here, have a little bit of storage. Like putting this couch over here, maybe? Because then we're looking at that couch. We could sit over there. This would make like a nice sitting nook. Actually, I think my thought is have this couch like over here. So that way, if you really want to sit and have a conversation with who's in the kitchen, you can sit and focus on that. You don't have to talk past anybody. You don't have to talk over anybody. We could probably have this decorative table then here. So that way, if you're on this couch and you want to talk with the couch on that wall, you can still talk over it. It's not completely blocked. It can be functional. It does create this weird little airlock moment then, because it's like it is we have this fake wall, and then we have this fake wall, and then we go over here. But honestly, with how this couch is, we already have that, so it's equivalent to the current setup at least. And then you do all that, so you have couch. Okay, we have TV there, couch there, table there, second couch here. What's left is this foot locker, which, I mean, yeah, we could put that over here with a bookshelf over here somewhere, and then there you go. You have your books if you want to sit in this room somewhere, not focus at the TV and read. That's how I would lay out this room. I think that is a better functioning layout. And then right here, master bedroom, right off of the living room, which that is not far enough away from the living room from my bedroom, if you ask me. Which has a bath, so vanities, a double sink. So vanity, double sink, and bathtub. And a half, where now we also have a separate shower. Because, like, you know, combined, Shower and bath? Sure, but separate shower. That's crazy. And toilet. Oh my god, this guy was on the toilet. That's what happened. This guy was on the toilet. Oh, goodness. That's a joke. That's a joke right there. I apologize. Oh, the toilet roll. Oh, the plunger. Oh my gosh. Towels folded in a little linen closet. That's cool. Okay, so then... Alright, if I had to start guessing, this is a walk-in closet for a master bedroom? Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy that this is what this is, even though this is a kind of weights of space version of one. Like, normally you have it like a pathway and then double wide, so that way the entire length of the walk-in path has clothes in it. This one is just... Like, if you want to do it like this, just leave it open and put the thing down at the end of it, you know? Okay, so what are these doors in? Because I would have guessed that this was, like, 2 bedrooms and an office or something. Oh. Washroom. Washroom. Very cute. Oh, God, the handle lid on the washer. So that way you know this is the washer, so this must be the dryer. They have the different control panels. Oh, very cute. Very cute. Wow, a slop sink in here? This is an expensive house. You need a red card. Oh! We picked up a card. We have a yellow card. Way away. I've made that joke every time, haven't I? Okay, so that's going to be like a real red... Okay, interesting. What would you put off of a laundry slop room? See, now normally when you have a separate room like this might be like your mud room, and it is like, you know, like the antechamber for a back entrance or something like that. Especially if you're going to like actually have a sink and like have like a slop sink kind of deal. No, I guess we have a washroom with a slop sink that's not like that, but that's... okay, that's fine. What's in here? Another bedroom. Probably a kid's bedroom because... Okay, A, because it's messy. B, because it's single. Ooh, is that a back door? All right, back door comes out a lower break. Wow, look at the... We'll look at it closer later, but I love the detailing of the transition of the grass to the dirt for the planting section. That is a nice touch. Okay, so... Oh, wait a second. Because you would think there's no way that that door isn't just connected to this one, right? Oh, hello. Okay, you're the regular bathroom. Which, again, regular bathroom kind of centered between... It is not private to this bedroom, but it is closer to this bedroom. With a really cramped shower. That shower is barely bigger than a school locker. But yeah, a lesser... Wait, someone in here, like, really Taco Bell? Or mucho Taco Bell? Or, you know. And then they have a closet, which, alright, same. This is how this map is this author is signifying closet. It is like chest of single drawer, why not? With towels on top of it. Alright, sure. But second bedroom with closet. Okay, but that's kind of interesting, right? Because now we're saying that there's a master bedroom and like a child bedroom. So it's like, okay, so this is a like I mean, this is big enough that if you want to put bunk beds, this could be, you know, a bedroom for like 2 boys. Very cramped to have 3 or more. But like, okay, all right, a 1 or 2 child family. Yeah, all right. This is so much house. This is so much living room for a, you know, 1 or 2 child family. Wow. You better be doing a lot of entertaining. All right, so that's our top level. What is our bottom level then? Oh. Oh. Like, I'm saying oh, but that's only because I've tried to pull this exact same trick before. It's not an easy trick to solve. I'll be honest. Is the door changing? Our portal transition, because it's on a step, is a little awkward. I have no complaints about this because I know this is hard, and like even matching that much of like the ceiling height changes of the stairwell, like that is a good amount of detail. And like, okay, if you're a normal person, you look at where you're going, at which point that's pretty seamless. I'm specifically the jerk who goes, if I were making this, I would have trouble doing this. You also had trouble. Like, this is not me picking on the author. This is me identifying camaraderie with the author. I want to make that clear. I love to see this because it resonates with me. It's like I understand completely. So what do we got down here then? Because we already saw like a whole... Okay, so this is a den. Right? Because now we have... Is that still out there? Or are we... Okay, so we're still looking at something. Boy, man, that's actually an interesting trick. I wonder how they're getting away with, like, looking at the same yard. Like, is it actually the same? Okay, so we got another little coffee table. See, this is definitely a den. This is, like, where you come to watch movies because, like, every couch is, like, equally positioned to see the TV. This is the only one with, like, a bad view of the TV. But now we have our bookshelves right in here, so we understand, okay, there are reasons you would sit here beyond TV. This is for conversation, because you can talk to every other seat without yelling over somebody, and you have books. All right, that's fine. Assuming this is where we came down. Oh yeah, that's why you need to do that much of the stairwell, because you look up and you go up there. So what is this? Okay, here's our boiler room. Oh, and then this is back out to the garage. Oh. Hey, why is there a ceiling panel missing from the garage? Whoa. Oh, this was open. I was like, why is that there? It's because I opened the door. So now, if I were trying to make some sort of creepypasta unnerving map, I would probably make it so that if you ran a loop of a house, it would be a little like if you run that loop but go through a certain room, this room would actually transition you between two like nearly identical versions of those houses, but like with subtle differences. That it might even take you a while to recognize when it switched, so you might not realize that this was a transition room. Okay, I'm going to say it's a dehumidifier, which, again, the fact that I can recognize it as something, that is me giving big applause to the amount of detail and detailing that was done here. That's a water heater, which means this is probably a furnace. Yeah, it's got the little, like, detent down there, or at least it's textured on. Okay, so that makes sense here. What else do we got over here? This is just well, okay, because we go up there. So this is mostly underneath the intro door. If we're standing out here in the yard, where does that end? Oh, I guess it's saying, yeah, it ends over here somewhere because this is now the bottom. See? And now it's not out here. Oh. And there's people inside and art. Oh, see? This is what I'm talking about. That is a different location. That is not where I just was. Okay, so how do we access that version of the house? Okay, I'm gonna continue exploring the version that I know. Hey, remember that thing I just said? Why does this version of the door... That's a different version of the door. That door opens. These doors open now. Is this chair different now? These doors are different now. Hey, remember that exact thing I just said that I would do? Again, this is not me trying to bust chops. This is me trying to identify camaraderie. Oh, and now it is... Now it's skull keys. Okay, so am I now in like an evil version of this house? And was it when I went out to touch this? Oh, that means I didn't finish exploring the first version of the house. Well, I got a yellow key out of it, so at least there's that. Can I touch this to go back? Uh-oh. What? Ceiling fan! Okay, so I touched something that brought me to a more, like, elaborately created version of the house. And this is skull key now, so that might be a way to identify which version we're in. Was this door here before? Oh, that's the back door. Okay, that's that back door. Yeah, this is where I saw this bit. And this is still very nice. Also, I love this like trailing off stepping stone. It's very cute. Hey, remember how the what do you call it wasn't out there in the first place? The Mega Soul Sphere? I wonder if the change in doors was not the first time we actually transitioned maps. And now this works. Uh-huh. Okay, so there's like weird built-in history. Also, are there... Oh, we know there's 112 monsters. Interesting. Are there... I don't want to explore that yet. I want to re-explore the top. I bet it was a one-way transition. Whichever way we went, now we can't get back. This is forward in time. The PlayStation has been replaced by an Xbox. Okay, so it's forward in time, both in like the technology used in the designing, because now we have this is probably using decals or something. That I swear it's also running worse now, but that's also because I'm trying to stream and record and all of that. But okay, now we have an Xbox. Still same disrespect for the disc itself, just sitting on the floor. It's been kind of annoying me that the PlayStation and the Xbox, we've seen the console, we have not seen a controller anywhere. Is that something new right there? Oh, it's a photo on the thing. Toast. The toast has toast in it. Okay, so we've transitioned into the future, both in like the... Yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, that's my, you know what? I can actually turn that off. Because that is me trying to have... Oh, what is it under? It's my ambient occlusion? No, that's gotta be in the hardware, right? Post processing. Here we go. Let's just turn that off. Now that shouldn't flicker and it won't bother us as much. Yeah, okay. But yeah, now we have our 3D ceilings and even more 3D stuff. Like, cause like there were a couple of them in the garage, and I was like really the only one, but I definitely noticed. Oh, hey, is that interactable now? No. All right, fine. Okay, so is this going to be like some sort of time traveling WAD? That'd be cool. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fully open now. The music is breaking, right? Yellow keys. Everyone's getting harder. Ooh, mirror. See, that music breaking is actually unnerving me. That has been the thing that has driven my heart rate up. Ooh, I am actually freaking out. Because it's subtle. It's not doing it all the time. Washroom. Do you want Red Skull? You want Red Skull. Yep. This is the bedroom that had people in it. Closet. Okay, it's weird that I'm a ghost now, but... Oh, because his friend died. We're playing as a friend. We're a ghost now. Okay. Continue exploring down here. Okay, that's a closet. Yeah, I can't even, like, continue, like, analyzing. I'm actually freaked out right now. I don't like being freaked out. I think that's kind of inherent to being freaked out. Okay, this is the office. I wonder if it was when we went back outside. Like, now I want to know. Okay, office closet, sure. I actually like this way of marking the key doors. It's like... It's not exactly subtle, but it is definitely way more, like, baked into the design. And then there's another bedroom down here. Double closet? Double closet. Alright, that's yellow door. Okay, Red Skull key. Oh, the hairdryer is very nice. See, I'm also going to get freaked out if, like, this is one of those, the mirrors are faked because it's just the same room, but flipped on the other side of the mirror. And so if there's a difference, that would freak me out more. Yeah, I'm really freaked out. Hey, good job, WAD author. I'm pooped. I'm completely and utterly pooped right now. I'm gonna have to take my headphones out at some point just to remember that this is a game and... Hello. Oh, that is like fading into other music tracks. Okay. This is a trap. I've played enough Doom levels to know that this is a trap. Especially because that is the key that was necessary for the exit door. I feel like I'm actually going to get jump scared. Hey, Producer Joe, you're here, right? Hi. I'm actually getting freaked out.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
No, I hate it. Yeah, I'm going to take that earphone now so I remember you're here so I can actually continue to do this. Okay. Wow, I am... It is hard to, like, unnerve me at all. To get me this unnerved where I have to take steps against it is especially rare. Okay, what house are we in now, though? I do have bunnies. Health is still good. We have full shotgun ammo. Oh yeah, look at the hood there. Now it's all the cabinets are what have you. Okay, so we're in the version with art. We're in the version with Xbox. So we're still at... I assume we're still at this point in time. And we just got blue. Well, okay. Screw you too. That's not... That was like front and back door access. No, back door access was out through the garage. There must be a way to, like, dynamically change what music is playing, right? If I knew how these tricks were being done, I'd be more confident. I am super freaked out. Wow. I'm trying to tell if these are actually the locations of where I downed these enemies. Ducky! I feel like I would have picked up a chain gun already. From him. Like, I'm really looking for seams. Right, map does not work. Wait, has it really been 45 minutes already? Well, okay, I've been talking a lot about the design of this house. That's a really good touch of just like, nope, can't. You're going somewhere else now. And there was no way out down in the basement, right? There was through this door. All right. They saw me coming. When did that change? I mean, that must have changed. Because you can do a portal, I think. You can do like a one-way portal. Or like multiple one-way portals. Like you go in one way. But then when you turn around, like the portal is back out the other way. We actually know this because this is exactly what I've done on the portal map that I've been building on stream. All right, there's exactly one way to go. Like, of course, this is when you get the key because that means that now you can do it. So of course we're going to cut off every way that you could get there, and that's just a closet. Okay, do I need to go in the closet? Why was that shirt, like, photorealistic, and why did I pick it up? Things change. Oh, okay, yeah, that was the SSAO that was making them look like glass-coated. Okay, I got a green shirt. What would that... You're different. Whoa, that was... Oh, that portal is working very hard. Please be kind to it. Oh. Oh, well, I love this room. Yeah, I want this room in my house. I guess including the impossible physics of it, but like... Yeah, we have the... Okay, it's weird to have the straight across beams, but the ceiling isn't tilted. We got the art. We got the nice stereo over here, which using that bar to imply equalizers means that... Man, actually, like a stereo rack like that at a consumer level, I don't know if people get that reference anymore. Like, we had one of those when I was growing up, but we've gotten rid of it just because it got outdated. I collected the Pepsi. I want pop. Hey, what has my console been saying? There's a lot of changeovers. I think that's what those are. So that was a red card. That was in the initial version of the house. I want pop. Not that I got one, but I want... I see... I think I got the green shirt after I got the chain gun? Yeah. So we're going back somewhere totally different again? No. You're a new door. Okay. Now I love this. That is not quite replicating that. I love a good, like, story and a half room. Yes, I am playing this blind. Thank you for asking immediately. I have not... I knew as much as, like, it is a creepypasta, so it is going to unnerve me. And it is successfully unnerving me. I'm pooped. But yeah, I don't know how deep, how far. Is that door locked now because it's great? Nope. Okay. This is a little bit. The biggest thing that got me was when the doors changed style from lifters to swing openers. And it's funny because I was like catching so much of the stuff that was like, oh, this is what you do when you're not, you know, when you're like beginning mapping or you're still like taking it easy. By the way, if this is your first time joining us, A, welcome. B, I spend way more time talking about the rooms that we're in than I do about anything about the gameplay. Oh, that's cheese. The kid needs a milkshake. Yeah, okay, now we've gotten into some sort of narrative mode. Yeah. So I've actually been on a kick the last couple of days about you know, I've done some map building on stream, so I think, you know, the idea that like I have a decent knowledge of what I'm doing with all of this is apparent, but like I'm still learning about like the things the engine is capable of and all of that. Champed up slam down. Oh, geez. So you've been around for a while. Hey, sorry if I haven't noticed before. Welcome back. Really, since Champed Up. Wow. Wow. I don't play enough of that. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out. This is... Okay, so we've changed again because now that door is gone. Oh, are you the one, that, commented on that YouTube video and gave the explainer? That's, if that's you, thank you again for that. I'm so glad to know what all the little symbols mean. Cool. Thanks for keeping an eye. I never know when people keep an eye. Okay. So that is shame. I don't want to peek into the rooms again. Is this still a closet? Okay, if something is sparking, I would assume that it is the circuit panel in the garage. The kid needs a milkshake, so the kid would be... This room was the kid's room? It's also like a little bit Saw now, right? Because ideally none. Like I am like soaking in this sort of confusion in the analysis of it. Honestly, if I could like do I want negative guidance where you actually point me down the wrong path? No, I don't want that either. But yeah, no, I am just having fun. Like, once I see something, talk all you want about it, but like, yeah, I'm looking to hit everything blind. Ooh. Besides, the fact that we're now like we're now locked into the house in such a fashion that there's a smaller space, so it's only confined which way we can go. And at this rate, I'm having a feeling that, like, yeah, it seems that cycling through places is very much what's... There's sounds over here. Something over here is fictionally broken. What is it, though? It is the Quake one. I was just like, I know that. That's so familiar. Do we want to check this out again? It doesn't take long to recheck out everything, I'll say that. We looked at this. This is a bathroom. Were we done in here? We came down here. We got the milkshake. Whoop, did that just change? Oh, wait, really? Because I saw before that they were, like, working, but I didn't appear in them. Yeah, okay. Well, there's more people out there now. No, there's more people in that mirror. Okay. Can I get in here? Okay, so I guess they are working the way I thought they were working, in that they're fake rooms. Yeah, no, I know. I appreciate that level of... I mean, listen, I also totally know that I'm entirely capable of walking past something obvious and just not catching it. Don't want the toaster to work. Okay, it's a Quake spark noise, and it's over here. Do I, like, have to let the doors close? I doubt it's that. Yeah, I know. God, it's... The music is what is unnerving me the most, actually. Partly because it's like, I know you can just make a version of the song that is broken, but just thinking about, like... Because it is inconsistently broken, how long the music track would have to be to have, like, loop regularly, break, loop regularly, break differently, is like, that doesn't make sense to me that you would put into work to make something huge and unwieldy like that. And I don't know of an elegant way, or I don't know of like a dynamic way to change music in a level. Yeah. Well, it's like that version of the Wii Shop music where it just extends some of the breaks. It's like dun 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 dun. It's like, meh. Okay, so it's got to be where the sound is, right? Like it's because, like, I would think, okay, sound makes it sound like it's guiding me to something like electronic, broken circuitry, what have you. But yeah, if it's not like one of the TVs or this computer or this hairdryer, but also, why would it why would there be a hint to go somewhere else completely? So I figure there has to be something around there that I'm like, that did something. Oh, hello. I found it. Did that? Okay, that did not load us. That did not load us into a different map, which is continuing to be why this map is so huge and running so chuggily. I love this view, actually. Like, I grew up in the city, so, you know, ideas of, what do you call it? Just like super urban apartment building, stuff like that, always tickles me. What? Oh, hi, puppy. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, good. 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 Don't make me shoot the dog. You're gonna turn creepy, aren't you? Alright, listen, if you go creep me, I'm not gonna feel bad about shooting you. You hear me? Okay. This is like a reference to that one weird picture of like the internal courtyard with a ceiling. This has to be like this floor is reminiscent of that. No, wait, this is the kitchen and the living room. But it's also that weird floor. Wait, so then where did we just... Oh. Is that you? Okay, so this was the kids' room. This was the upstairs kids' room. Regular bathroom. Washroom. Master bedroom. Living room. Kitchen. Toaster. Here we go. The up-down break. And this is now a door. This was that closet. This went out to the garage. There we go. Or we... Are you just here to, like, push me through doors? Oh, this is different. This is up now, and it just doesn't exist. Okay, good. That's a good way to address a missing zone. Just like, yeah, no, not here. Okay. Puppy. Now you're the exit. Ooh, you look like stairs. But that's definitely one way. Dog, please do not push me off. Then if I go out here, this down to a washroom. This is not a place. That was the like hallway down to the thing, but now it's a different... That's the room I was in before, so that just reconnects to the kids' room. Dog, please. This was the door out to the backyard, which... Okay, this is these steps. Oh, that's the room where they filmed the Maxwell cassette tape commercials. Okay, so this seems over here. Okay, so this... That is where the exit was. Oh, there's something drops you there. Okay. Which one do I want? Do I want to take those steps? Or do I want to go one of these ways? Or these steps? Because I really feel like if I go through there, that is just warping me into a different instance of the house. Or it'll loop me. Hang on. Let me check something, right? Because I'm saying that was this room? Yeah. So if I walk through there, it might just loop me here. I do want to know if it's going to do that. So I'm going to take that to... That's how I make a lot of my decisions is, which decision will allow me to validate a guess? Yes, but... No! No, it didn't do that. But did it just portal me and I'm in a completely different house now? Okay, so now if I come around here... Oh, no, that portaled me again, right? Is this room different? No. Excuse me, pup. Good dog. Okay, so I know that that is not just portaling me through the house. That is not just looping. Which means that is probably a different instance, which... Okay, considering that now I've like left the spark completely behind, although I'm kind of convinced that the spark was telling me to go look at electronic stuff, which I did by going into the boiler room, and that got me here. So if you weren't here, if you hadn't said that wasn't the spark, I would have thought that was the only way to go. But if the spark was something different, then that is now telling me that this is definitely... If that hadn't already like sort of told me that this map might have branching paths, no, hey, that's fine. Like, we're already into some of the jump scares. They're not even jump scares, but they're unnerving. This is actually less unnerving now that so much has changed. But now this absolutely feels like this is like a three-way branch. I do not trust that I will be able to come back to this particular junction if I take any of these paths. And I want to take the ones out the front door because it's the path out the front door. This seems like the most obvious to me. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, now... I probably have autosave? Quick save? I do use quick save. Oh, hey dog, this is your house. Good doggies are good doggies. Is that a weapon? Do I get to throw? That is like extra animated, isn't it? 3. Okay. Whoops. I'm probably playing without autosave because, again, now if this has branching paths, this is something I would probably want to do again, so I'm just gonna like treat this like a roguelike, I guess. Or like on subsequent playthroughs, I will save scum it, I guess, is more it. So now we are in a big version of the house. Oh, okay, so then what is this? Because this is also a door. Wait, this is the regular version of the house. Okay. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Okay, we're back here. This is okay. I'm gonna get through this. Do I want to go to the big version of the house? Well, no, because if this is the original hub... Ah, I thought that dog was an enemy. I almost shot. Dog, run normally. We did that. Now let's go out this way. Was it this way? It was not this way. It was this way. Oh, these are the stairs you see from the kids' room. Okay. Is this now the garage of the big version of the house? Blue card. I have yellow skull and key. I have blue skull. I have red skull. Okay. Are you something? You're something. Ooh, I can fit out... No, I guess not. This playing with scale thing is fun. Okay, but if I can't go through here, and if I need a card for that, going back downstairs, up through the back door to the regular size house. Now I'll check through here. That's definitely portaling me somewhere. That's portaling me into the kids' room of the big house? Now if I look in here, this is here. Okay, so there's a big house and a small house. Got it. This doorway... That was also a portal. No, I opened up this door before. No, I didn't. No, that door is this door. That door is this door in the regular house, not in the big house. It is the small bedroom door of the big house. Is this big door open? No. What? Bad dog. Small dog, help! Okay, this is actually like an incredible foreshadow juke. Ooh, did I take down one head? Okay, if killing this big gross version of the dog then kills the little dog, that would be a good touch. I will also not count it as me having had to kill the little dog. It's not my fault if the dogs have lifelink. How we doing? Very bad. Okay. So it's simple. It's the same layout, right? It is this sort of brutalism version of the house we were in. So we also don't seem to have a downstairs part of it. Don't worry about that. But there seems to be 3 places in which the small house connects to the big house, but it is not like through the same doors. So what was it? The back door connected, the back door of the small house connects to the garage boiler room door of the big house. The kids' room closet of the regular house connected to the hallway bath of the big house, and I forget what the third one was. But like it is one of those, like, if you think about it as 2, and there are like certain doorways on each that connect to certain doorways on the other, then there is like a pretty straightforward way to map it. It's just that they are not like, there's no way to physically align them. There's like some abstractions in the connections. Is that big dog still here? Yeah, the washroom of... No, wait, the washroom of the... That's what it is. The washroom of the regular house connects to the bathroom of the main house. So, what was the other one I just said then? Because I was clearly wrong. Yeah, it was something like this. It was... the garage of the regular house connects to the kids' room closet of the big house. Okay, those are our 3 points. But like, so far I don't think we can keep this straight, right? Because this takes us from a garage to a garage. Okay, so assuming that's the big dog, this is the same. It is a sort of contiguous big house. Okay, and I need a blue key. Oh, this would be like the back room, the backyard door of the big house. That's what's different here. Okay. Okay, garage connects to the garage. That one's pretty straightforward. Luckily, this garage door to the house doesn't open. Which means that when we finally did... So, Okay, this makes sense because now that we have like 2 ways in, and I'm guessing we can't kill that dog. And also we've been going for over an hour, so at this rate, if I just die doing this, I might call it and just be like, "There's more to see." Yeah, if this thing isn't loading multiple levels, then my autosaving isn't triggering, and I haven't made any quick saves, and I would not want to quick save with 7 health left. Yeah, also, if I'm going to save scum this, I'm going to do it when I'm not broadcasting, so that way it runs smoother. Oh yeah, this like I said, I'm not sure what like the initial puppy, please, I need to get through. Thank you. I don't know what caused the initial changeover from like the past to the present is what I'm going to call it, because it was when the PS1 changed for the Xbox, and also like more 3D floor features and move objects, poly objects, is that what they're called? I don't use them that much. But I'm guessing because there are 2 we have 3 connections. So I'm betting we have to like kite him to 1, and then we gotta go to the... Yeah, that makes sense. So I don't want to use the back door. I want to use this, because now we are in a different part up here, so we can get around him. I think that's the way you do it, is you have to use the fact that you have 2 portals to the same zone to kite him to 1 so you can run past him to the other, grab the key, do some other loop, get back, and then go out through the garage door exit. Yeah, where is this going to spawn me? It's going to spawn me all the way back at the beginning, huh? All right, I'll do a quick run. Oh, it has so much map to reload. This map is so huge. Yeah. So this has our lift door. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't look out here. Oh! Okay, I did not check out here the first time I came out, so I did not realize that there were not lower level windows out here. Okay, that's good to know. So that might actually tell me that in order to... Whoa! Oh, I just telefragged him! Okay, so because I've now been to the basement, are we in... Now we are in a different version of the regular house. Okay, so visiting the basement from inside, there's our one-way portal that takes us back to the future version of the house. I know, which is why when I saw it inside, I specifically commented on in the... Well, now I'm already in the second version, but in the initial version of the house, if you stand down in this hallway and look up, it changes to a different sector midway down the staircase. Okay, but now I'm here, so now I'm looking for... Did he just make a different death noise? I want to go in here to get the yellow key. Apologies. Now that I have the yellow key, I take that downstairs. Urgh. And I still don't know what made the soul sphere appear outside, so I'm not actually sure when I need to go and grab it in order to have it, but we definitely get health in here. How much do I need? None. Good. Now we have the red key. Red key we take back upstairs. Yeah, see, now that I like understand what's going on, and I know what the like, even if it's not a jump scare, like I know what the jump is, so I know because like I know the magician's secret, I know like, okay, here's when I want to look for it, and then I can immediately spot it. And as soon as I can spot what the trick is, I'm completely less unnerved. I could probably put my headphone back in, but I don't know. And there, this has to have been another portal. Like I am now probably irreparably in the third version of the house, which won't have the front doors. Yes. And then we put the shirt on. We use the shirt? We use the shirt. We use the shirt? Wait, so is that optional? No Sparky. It's green armor. Oh! Okay, so... Whoa! Hi, boys! It doesn't come up as armor on the thing, though. Okay, that's already active. Now we're here. Okay. What did I do here? I didn't... No, I... Yeah, because nothing in my, Nothing in my console log says that I picked up armor or armor shards, but I have armor, so I totally believe you. So we want to go here. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, if you're scripting it, you can have silent pickups. Big dog? Right, he's here. Maybe I shouldn't have stepped. Oh, those look like steps up there. Okay, that tells me... is that what those are for? Is so that way we can use that as like a jump step? What else do I want to look for? If we go out here, there's some of this. Can I... Oh, I can get out the front door if it would open. That's a pumpkin. I need to get somewhere safe so I can check the message log about the pumpkin. Is this what it's like being a borrower? Oh, it's Pumpkin Rick. Pumpkin Rick, what do you want? Okay, so now he's in there. Oh, there's not a way to close these doors, huh? Because if I could... no, this connects to the other garage. Because if I could close the door and trap him in one of the rooms, that would be useful. Yes, this is the way to the other room. Up, do not push. Okay, so now we are in here. Now we can open the other door and run past. Can I get out here? I shouldn't have opened that door. That was my safe haven. That was a bad on my part. So it's got to be something with this, right? Where can I use this to jump to? I would say over here, but that doesn't seem to be doing it. Can't open that door. Can't open that door. Now, are these the kind of portals I could shoot through? Because if I could shoot him from a safe spot, that would be something. Well, okay, wait. Now, if that's now open, then I have a much larger breath that I could kite him from. I have the blue skull. Oh, I didn't get the yellow key from the initial version of the house. That's fun. No, I know that I need it over here. I need a blue card. I have not seen it. I'm assuming it's here in the big version of... Well, where was it in the old one? It was in the attic in the small version of the house. And the attic was through the washroom. So... I don't think the washroom... Oh, hello. There's just a door here. Here I am, looking for the hard answers. Jeez Louise. Okay, where are we? I like this chair. I like this chair because it kind of suggests that this is supposed to be like, this is like a waiting room. This is like waiting outside the principal's office or at the dentist. Like, no, this is just a waiting spot. So where's this gonna lead me? Because now... Oh, is this a tiny version of the house? Okay, no. This is another connection. All right, then what's this side? This seems like a big door. This is... Where is this? Hey, hold on. I don't know this location. I have no memory of this place. This is the master bedroom. Okay. I mean, the master bedroom was where we got the yellow key. Is there steps out here? No. Okay. Use the yellow key to get into the room in the basement, to get the red key, to get into the attic, to get the blue key, to get out the front door, or in this case, the control panel in the big house. If I've now found my way into the master bath, brackets big, then... Well, because this is the bathtub, so normally there would be a door right here, and then this is a toilet, and this is a shower. I'm going to leave that door closed for safety. I am going to drop down here because that is clearly a way to go, and if pattern recognition is not going to prove me wrong, this might lead me to the yellow key, to a yellow key. Unless I'm soft locked because I didn't get the yellow key in the first version of the house. That would be funny. Or if this is a big drop down, this might lead me into a big version of the basement, at which point I could get through the yellow door that was down there. Let's find out. No, this just takes us back to the small house. Now we're talking. All the mirrors are green. I don't know why I like that, but I do. This is a different long hallway. Oh, we are all the way up here. Okay, that looks like a way that... Whoa, he can jump! Oh! Oh! That's a good gag. That's a good gag. He can jump real high. I mean, just the gag of the nice dog and the bad dog. We're a borrower. This is cool. This is cool. Like, honestly, this section of the map as its own map without the creepypasta who's your what's its framework, all of it. This is already a really good, like, this is already a good gag for a level. Well, I mean, he's not attacking, or he isn't hitting me. I could definitely hit him from up here, but I'm not convinced I can kill him, if I'm being honest. Well, can I open this from in here? Good. I would like to get all of the doors in the regular house open for my own ease of access. Yeah, no, that's not. Okay, we've been to the... Hi, pup. We've been to the... Now, it'd be really fun if, like, the good dog and the bad dog were linked such that if I could find a way to lock the small dog in a room, the big dog would be locked in the same room in the big house, and then I'd be safe to walk around. Can I tell him to sit and stay? There's no, like... No doors have closed in this house, though, is part of the thing of it. This is also closed, right? Yeah, so... Oh, pup, please. Not there, but here. This will get us into the garage. At which point I can go up here now that I know that this is just a door. Now we're back here. We are in the big master bath. I'm gonna fall down to the regular master bath. Hey, remember the game Antechamber? Like a pretty early Unreal Engine 3 game? I love the shit out of that game. That is all about this non-Euclidean. I love it when non-Euclidean is my my favorite form of geometry. Okay, where do we think this is? Based on the shape of it, this is the big washroom. I'm not opening that door. But this should take us up to... Okay, should take us to an attic, which would have a blue key in it. This is an elevator? Okay. You can't fool me. That's an airport. Before we do that, I want to make one change. Okay, I want to make two changes. Is it in hardware? With processing? No. Software? No. Texture? No. Dynamic light? No. Menu blurred down, but no, let's not turn that on. That'll make everybody sick. Where is the option for what the menu dim color is? It's not... Is it in true color? No. It's not in texture. It's not in dynamic light. It's in auto map. In HUD. It's in HUD. There, because now that I've turned... I don't know why that's all the way over here when there's a different menu option thing somewhere. But now that that's all the way off, when I go here and scooch my colors a little bit so that I can actually see what the ding is going on in the darkness. Oh. Yeah, like... Oh, this is a parking garage. This is an infinitely looping parking garage. My favorite kind. That's incredible. Hey, let me look at this car a little bit. Okay, so this is a car that is vaguely car-shaped and is mostly made a car through the use of good texturing. I need to remember that clip. That trick. I may need to steal some car textures. Borrow. Okay, so I'm guessing we came up through the washroom. Now we're in an airport. Oh, the escalator isn't actually moving me. What about this one? Am I going to set this off because I'm carrying a bunch of guns? Yes, good. Excellent. Excuse me. I want the one. Yeah, it sure is out there. Oh no, you gotta see something, say something. I'm seeing a lot of unattended luggage. I was in middle school in 2001. I still got that baked into my spine. You know, that could almost be a part of this. If you want to talk about unease, you want to talk about an airport full of unattended luggage. I feel like that creates a sense of unease for like multiple generations. I like the black tile version of that texture. Oh, I like the checkered version. Oh, I like that. I like the little touches. I really do like a colored tile wall. You remember that, like, was it Reddit or 4chan or whatever, but like the one nightmare bathroom that somebody also turned into a DooM map? I thought it looked okay. I thought it looked gaudy, but it was doing some stuff that I liked. Are we getting on an airplane? I guess we're getting on an airplane. Well, then I have to check out upstairs first. Excuse me. This is a lot of detail, a lot of space for... I can't do a lot of like architectural commenting on airports because I've taken an air trip once. Can we go down there? No, crouching is just... this one works! Oh, can I just ride this around? No. But I don't have enough airport experience to have a comparison point for airports. Though for a public bathroom, this is a heck of a public bathroom. Wow. Somebody had a bad day. Somebody had a bad day. 3 different colors of toilet water. Okay. This one is reflective. That must be spilled water. That's a hell of an attention to detail about public bathrooms. That's an upsetting attention to detail. Am I allowed in the ladies' room? I picked up a bag. Refill needed. What did I pick up? Oh no. Oh, come on. Pill bottle. Okay. Oh, come on. Although that's kind of a good trick, though, that it's as I'm going around this center, it's filling it all. No, 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 no. No. What do you mean there's more of you? Yeah, that, like, if that was done using, like, again, more like one-way portals, that was incredible. Like, I was just gonna like talk some yang about like having 2 back-to-back mirrors in itself is some sort of 2 back-to-back mirrors, because and having the paper towel on this side and more stalls on this side and the mirrors working correctly, so it's not just faking the mirror by looking through, but it is 2 portaled mirrors using fake backdrops. It's just like, that is some... There's a point at which you go beyond attention to detail and you get into like just bragging, just flexing. Now the door's back. Can I make the door disappear again? Maybe not. Hey, how come it's gotta be the women's bathroom that leads you into the hell version of the airport? Oh, producer Joe says that's just real life. The same thing doesn't happen in this one, does it? Yeah, no. Boys' bathroom, fine. Just the regular sort of gross and upsetting public bathroom. Oh, it's got the urinals, that's right. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Wait, signs are switched? Oh, huh. That's a cute little touch. But this is still the ladies' bathroom because it doesn't have urinals. Hey, you know what? Maybe they just got like really efficient custodial staff, you know? I wonder if that was also optional to see because I have not been upstairs yet. Oh, there's very little up here. Do I need that? I need some of that. I like this actually, just like a nice little... I like a good like rest spot that is an overlook of like the publicly used. There's like I really, if I had the time and money and supportive style of society that would let me go back to school at this point, I would probably go back and like do something about like architecture or like design, like the psychology of architectural design or something like that, because this idea of like a break room where we still get to see all of the activity but we are separated from it, because like you could have like a cool down room that is just, you know, a blank wall, but this idea of like, no, you're not completely separated from it is a choice. Is this open? Good. I don't need any more places to explore. This is already so... All right, let's get on the plane. We are hella on the plane. I don't want to go to the cockpit. Cockpit is where bad things happen in a plane. Oh, wow. Look at the parallax of the clouds out the plane window. Look at the light glow. Oh, man. I am glad I turned up the lighting, or this would be impossible to see. There's only one place to go. Is this first class? I mean, it has more legroom, so I assume it's first class. Yeah, that's a good touch with the clouds out there. Oh, I like that. All right, how bad is it gonna be? I'm gonna put my guns away when I go into the cockpit because I don't want to start an incident. Unpush. Oh, come on! That was spooky. Are we crashing? Okay. Ow? Am I trapped? Oh, you're still up. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. Bye. Oh, it was just a bad dream. And now we are at an even less elaborate version of the house. Okay. I love that the music has calmed down and now we're just into tone pieces. Like that's the thing, right? Like at this point, the tone of everything has switched. Like this doesn't feel like a creepypasta anymore. This feels like this is starting to get into like a sort of like anthology of gimmicks, and like creepypasta was just that first genre that we were playing in. So much more chill. I'm a little worried though. Okay, so or this is now the house further in the future when the family has moved out, and that's why it still has all like the modern technology bits, but the furniture is gone. That, whatever thing that is, which I'm still not convinced that it's a tombstone, that's still out there. So that wasn't furniture. Okay, we have a front door again. Blue skull key, which we have. That door's new. And it's making noises. Hey, can we do this again? Nope. Okay. Even the boxes in the corners are gone, which means now we can get in here, so I feel like there should be a different secret in a newly accessible space. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's good. I was like, wait, is it going for the exit that's going to be no going back or just stepping outside? Well, question answered. Oh, hey, now whatever was over here in the corner is gone. Oh, I only got 20% of the kills. There is so much more map somewhere. That is very cool. The idea that this is like a So, okay. All right. Okay, hold on. In fiction, is this trying to say that like the initial version of the house, like the first here, let me Yeah, we don't need to see that. In this version, is it trying to say to us, how do we do it? Oh, wait, is there anything over here? No, that's Doom 2. We hit this, and it'll put us here. In fiction, I like that we're doing a sort of time travel thing, that we are, assumedly starting sort of at the version of the house that was, originally created and found on the disc. Then we are slowly pushing forward in time, both in technology, in that, it is a more technologically advanced version of the map, but also forward in time, like in the fiction of the map, because we see the PlayStation go to the Xbox, right? Then we have, okay, so we went to that version of the house. We got up into the attic. Then we got to the broken version of the house, which was now refilled with monsters there was no escape from. That was, if any part of this map is going to give me nightmares, it's that part where suddenly the doors are gone and it's just like, no, you are at the whim of the house now. Then from that version, we found our way to the concrete double dog version, the double dog dare version of the house, the double dog double dare hosted by Mark Summers version of the house, which was cool, playing with portals, and like was, I wouldn't even call that like abstracted, but it was like doing borrowers, and I still think that it was like that design style was calling to other like creepypasta, liminal space, memetic type references, right? I could be making that up. It might just be something that I am making that connection when there was no intent to make that connection. Could be. But like, I don't really see a way that because like, okay, going from the house further in time, broken version, like, okay, now the house is haunted and it wants to keep changing or something, right? But I don't know what then sort of like symbolically the brutalism version of the house would be. And then we go to the airport, which, I mean, there's an element of like airports as a whole are liminal spaces. Nobody stays in an airport. You're only at an airport long enough to do the traveling. The function of an airport is travel. That's a whole other topic. But I could see it as, like, I didn't read a lot of stuff around this because, again, I didn't want to know, okay, what is, people responding to it, how many are sort of staying in fiction and keeping up the kayfabe, and how many are, replying to it as what it is, which is, a well-made, interesting WAD doing some stuff, So I didn't even read like their journal stuff that was sort of the packaging with the WAD. So I don't know if there is like a piece of that of the story being the way the guy died is he was in an airline crash, which would be like the memory of the ghost who has taken over the WAD. It is their memory that we are now playing through, seeing how they died. So that would again be like a jump forward in time. Then I guess switch perspective to like the family after this person died, and we're continuing to go forward through time with like, oh, now that we don't have the kid anymore, we're going to move out, we're going to sell the house and try and put all of that, trying to keep that sort of trauma behind them in a house until the house is gone. And listen, people process trauma differently. But like I could see everything except that brutalism big dog little dog bit connect like thematically into a story. But also I think sort of like gimmick wise, I think the brutalism part was my favorite because it is like two maps indirectly or like non connected in a way that would make Euclid blow his top. And also like kind of a what's that game that everyone went nuts over probably like a decade ago at this point? Penumbra? No, Amnesia. The Amnesia kind of gameplay of like, I don't know if you can actually win this fight, but we have given you the opportunities to like accomplish your goal while dodging a monster, right? And the big dog, little dog, the whole thing, there's something there, right? I think that is a good chunk on its own. I don't see how it fits into the rest. The rest, intended or not, I can see how the rest creates a story. This is also saying apparently there's something with a spark that I just skipped over. There was definitely something in that dark room in the garage that it could have gone on deeper, but I just ended it. I came to an ending, which sure, a 2-hour stream is about how much I got in me, so I'm actually glad we ended it there. I think that's a nice little package. It's a nice little package, and it shows like there is more in here to dig into, and that's really cool. It did a really good job of unnerving me. It did a really good job of like playing with it did a good job of telling a story, like levels of story, and that's cool. That being said, would it be cooler, maybe more efficient if there was like silent level transitions between like maybe even the like broken house into the gimmick house into the airline into the end, because then each level would be smaller and it would load a little better. I think that might I think that there is a version that in doing that it might even better hide some of those crossovers because there's not a big chunk when it tries to load something big and it chokes on that, This is what I've been looking into lately is looking at like map info lumps and what is possible in doing that. It's just I'm sure it's a mixture of like the port that I'm using, the fact that I'm broadcasting and doing a local recording and playing all on the same machine. Listen, I wish I had. Honestly, it's almost a space limitation that I don't have a multi-computer streaming setup. This happens with any like significantly dense WAD, like Oh, who's that? That Russian mapper who made maps out of sadness did. I can't remember the name, but did a couple of maps that are just like big, sprawling cities, super detailed, and those choked. Comatose, I think Comatose is one of the maps that they made. Um, I actually don't know if I've seen that whole map just because they like that is the one that came to know like, hey, only this port can really run it because it is so like beyond the intended limits of the Doom engine. That it needs a certain level of like efficiency in loading and rendering. It, Listen, anything as well loved as Doom and has such a broad fan support means that there is so much fracturing in the direction that support takes over time that like, yeah, it is still everywhere and it is still strong, but also is in so many different pieces that don't always play well with each other. There's like there might be like a thing exists, fans pick up the thing, fans take it in their own direction, and then at some point there is so much support for it and like the fan community like gathers around itself that then we have some standardization of those things, but that's me like theory crafting or whatever at this point. I'm gonna stop yapping. That was really cool. I'm gonna go back off camera and look at other stuff. Am I going to crack it open with an editor and just really see what is there in the what is there to be found in the map? Maybe. Not immediately, but I might go that far just to know. But yeah, that was cool. That was really well done. That was really interesting on a number of levels. And again, I'm calm now, but I was legitimately freaking out a bit there in the middle in the broken house. I'm glad I was able to get through it so fast the second time around. Honestly, if I go back and do it again, sort of leisurely and exploring more, it might unnerve me again. Hey, that being said, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna pretty much call it. What is the command I do? I believe that's the command. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been WAD Travelogue. I try to do a stream every Wednesday on this channel. Come back later and producer Joe will be streaming on her channel at Joe Tyler. Nope. It's this. That's the one. She'll be streaming in about an hour and a half from now. Playing Dragon Age tonight? Yeah. Playing Dragon Age tonight. Well, what's on the calendar for next week on this stream? More. Yeah, we're doing more Rabby Ribby. We're still going at it. It's a pretty good game. So come back for that if you want to hear silly voices and Metroidvania bullet dodging gameplay. If you want to check back on the old stuff, go follow our YouTube channel. That'd be cool. We have all sorts of like everything streamed on this channel goes up there. Producer Joe has her own that I should link to on that channel just to be sure. But you can find all the archives there. Plus, you can find extra content that wasn't live streamed. The Inscription playthrough is done and up there, and I've begun working on another one, so look forward to that. Hopefully, not too far in the future. And the last thing is, if you want to get automated updates about all of these things, we have a Discord server. Come hang out at the Discord server. If nothing else, there's automated updates. If you want to hang out and chat and talk to other people about stuff, we have some space for that too. If I ever got to the point of that opening a Patreon would make sense, I already have special Patreon-only chat channels set up, so we'll talk about that one day. Yeah, I believe that's all the housekeeping, so thanks for hanging out. I had a good time. I hope you did too, and until next time we see you, take care of one another. Have a good night.